Woo, 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 baby. Chucky fans, get ready because we got some big things to talk about in this video. Some fans are mixed on it. Me personally, I think this would be a crazy event to happen. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, well, you may have been watching Chucky Season 3, Episode 5 last night and noticed one crazy cameo in the episode that really got fans hyped because even Don Mancini has said if there is a crossover, I would be fine with having them fight. So if you're curious about who the cameo is, and if it's not obvious in the thumbnail, well, let me show you.
Oh, God. What are you doing? No. Kill me now. Ah, little bitch, she stole my moves. Fuck you, M3GAN.
Cinema. Cinema is what you all just witnessed right there. What the heck kind of age of movies and storytelling are we in at this point? Now, before I dive into the possibilities of the crossover, let me go ahead and just leave my review on the episode. Now, just leaving my general thoughts on the episode, I thought it was a solid send-off to what we're going to be getting in the future. And yes, it does set up the end of the Chucky franchise, which means we could get a reboot and completely start from scratch. Now, I thought the president's death at the end of the episode wasn't only gruesome, but it was very, disturbing and sad thinking about what Henry and Grant are going to have to go through. The relationship they're setting up with Lexi and Grant, I don't know if I'm a big fan of what they're doing there. I do like how Tiffany and Chucky are there, and I really think Chucky is going to die. I'm a firm believer of that because they're setting it up. Like, Tiffany even says it at one point, you gotta be the greatest of all time. And at the end of the episode, when he kills the president, he gets the nuclear launch codes. And basically what Don Mancini is doing here is not only rebooting Chucky, he straight up found a way to give Chucky a higher kill count than any other horror icon, therefore making him straight up the GOAT of horror icons. Like, Michael Myers will nowhere near be as many kills as Chucky will have if what this season does comes true. Because if he gets those nuclear launch codes and he nukes like the world, let's say, he's killed everyone. Chucky is officially the GOAT of being a horror icon, and I really love what Don Mancini is setting up there. Well, anyway, back to this. This might be something that is so requested by Gen Z people that if they included it in the main story, yes, I would have a problem with it. But if they're about to reboot the whole Chucky franchise, then maybe I would love to see that.
Kill me now.
Personally, I don't want to see that robot from Child's Play 2019 fight M3GAN.
Little bitch, she stole my moves.
They are.
Fuck you, M3GAN.
That they could do this crossover in like a commercial, like they did with Michael Myers and Chucky last year. Like, honestly, I would actually be fine if they did a crossover like that instead of doing a whole Chucky versus M3GAN movie, because that was just a brilliant crossover. The Chucky series was coming out at the right time. Halloween Ends was coming out at that time. So it was literally a perfect crossover to happen for the time. But if this season is going like it is, and Chucky gets those nuclear launch codes and nukes the world, and he gets the highest kill count of all time, and they basically do a reboot of this, but go in a different direction, I would... The setting stones are there for Chucky to fight M3GAN. Like, even though in this universe they set up that it cannot happen, but if Chucky nukes the world and they do a Chucky movie reboot a few years, because let's be real, as good as good as the first season of the show was, the second season was mid. I mean, the third season has been decent so far, not gonna lie. But as fun as this TV show is, I understand people saying they want Chucky back on the big screen, and I'm not gonna lie, it would be awesome if he makes his return, especially if he fights freaking M3GAN. Do you know how insane that is? But M3GAN versus Chucky would be, like, literally the craziest thing ever, but I actually see it happening. Not whether it just be a crossover commercial like the Michael Myers thing, or a or a movie where they fight. That would just be insane. Like that possibility of a crossover not only melts my mind but makes it like think that would be Freddy versus Jason if it was actually good. But what I was saying is in this universe they established that M3GAN is just a movie. She's not nothing. She's not nothing big in this world. But if Chucky gets like straight up nukes the world and the next reboot takes place in the M3GAN universe, then we have some potential on our hands here, Universal. I mean, come on, you ended the Halloween universe. I don't even know if they had the rights for that right now. If you reboot the freaking Halloween universe and the Chucky universe in the same world as M3GAN, Michael Myers versus Chucky versus M3GAN. That'd be insane. Let's just stick to Chucky versus M3GAN. But we've had a crossover with Michael Myers, so we can make a whole like horror March Madness, like a bracket. But that's not gonna happen. Now I'm just going off. But you see where I'm going with this. They clearly set up Chucky versus M3GAN in this episode. So could we see it in the future? It is very likely. That cameo showing up in this episode just made everybody's head explode. So I just wanted to make a video talking about it. At the end of Chucky season, I will do a recap of the best kills. Actually, I'll just rank all the kills from this season. But this is 2 crossovers we've had this season, 2. So yeah, let's keep it running with the Chucky train here. Everybody spam Chucky versus M3GAN must happen in the comments because we gotta see a Chucky versus M3GAN movie. That would just be insane, right? If you guys agree with me that they shouldn't do it in this universe, Don Mancini and all the other directors of this freaking Child's Play universe, this universe is basically perfect. But if you do it in a reboot, heck yeah, that would be a fun time. I would watch it. I don't care how much it messes up the story. That would just be an insane crossover. But yeah, that is my review, Chucky episode 2, and my thoughts on this Chucky and M3GAN crossover and what could happen now that they're setting it up. I thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys later. Keep an eye out for more videos because I have a promise that I will keep of 2 or more uploads weekly for full videos because I've not had much time with school, but school is ending shortly, so I should be able to make more content for you guys. And thank you all for watching this video about Chucky. Really enjoying the season, so I guess we'll talk about it next time.